Hi everyone, I'm a named Babbler, and welcome back to RimWorld. Last episode, we tried to tame this person Sayo here, and also structured our base a little bit with figuring out where our perimeter is going to be. This episode, we're going to work on a couple of quests, a little bit of exploration, sending off some caravans, stabilizing our food, all the usual things that we try to do every single episode, and then get distracted. Okay, so while they're just walking around doing their thing, I do want to plan out a couple of things to make life a little bit easier, a little more efficient. We only have 3 people right now. Andra is coming back from a caravan. She went off to go buy some cotton because last episode we purchased 2 geese and we want to move them up here to be able to harvest the eggs that they will lay, and that'll help our food supply. In parallel to that, I think what I want to do is I have this whole big pen here with cows and alpaca and so on, and they're really far away from the base. So I need to have them with just a little bit of dirt, so that way a little bit of soil, so that way we can actually grow some hay and they can eat and all that. Our base is kind of a good size right now. We're going to ultimately build our starship somewhere down here probably. We have our little extra fields down this way for various things. Corn is outside of the perimeter, but we're not going to need to actually harvest that very often, so we're good with that for now. Andra just came back. Perfect timing. Alright, so what I need to really focus on next is getting more research done because we're falling behind with that. We have a couple of active quests. Let's just go through those really quickly. We have... where is it? Colonist outsourcing. We have Rice, Zega, and Phil will return in 2.7 days. That's great. We need them back because we have a lot of work to do. We have... the prisoner, Mookie, right here. He's going to be gone in about 4 days. We won't have to take care of him anymore. And I sent off Galvin for 10 days. He'll be back in about 8 days. So we're just going to kind of sustain and plan out and get things working here. We're always short on wood. So I actually think I want to make a couple of little spots within the base for wood, so that way we don't have to keep stressing about where we're going to get wood. Every time we get a good amount of wood on the map, alpha beavers come and attack. So if we can have it at least close within the base, we can have a perimeter that we can close off, and when we need to, we can just close it off, lock it, and not worry about it. Okay, so the pen. How big should the pen be? I'm going to start out fairly small. I mean, this is how much? Let's see. That's 19 by 19, way oversized. We don't need 19 by 19. Did something give birth? What is that? Oh no, it's a bottle of Go Juice. I thought it was a little iguana. I mean, look at it. It looks like a little iguana. Like level 1 iguana. It's a bottle of Go Juice though. Okay. This is going to be the border here. So that's like a good sized pen. We'll make it rectangular. We'll make a part of the wall actually. So how about we make it... we'll do 10 by... we'll do a 10 by 15, so the inner dimensions will be pretty okay. You know what? I'll do one more. All right, fence, wooden fence. couple of gates so that we don't need to worry about where people are entering from. I know they're more expensive, but I kind of do need them. For now, we'll just do... I guess we could do one in the center. Oh, that's 16. There's no center. I knew better than that. I didn't want to do it like that. Okay, so let me cancel this. The O key duplicates. Okay, great. All right, now let's make a fence. A gate, I should say. Gate, wooden gate. Put it in the center there. Okay, we'll put in the center of both area. Now we need a little pin. A pen marker. So that's going to be also right about here. Oh, you've detected a logging site nearby. All right, if these are people that we don't really care about, maybe we'll just go get the wood. Who are they? Okay, so they're a major faction, Fire Home of Hoken. And so if I do attack them, they'll become hostile. I think they're hostile already. Not that that makes it right, but let's see. What is our... Where do we know what our politics is with everybody? Oh, they're hostile. They're permanently hostile. Relations with them will never improve for any reason. Oh, okay. So all the more reason to go ahead and get that wood at some point. There's 2 people there according to this. Okay. We're going to do that at some point. Probably pretty soon. Come back with all that wood. Martin, take a little, try to tame Seo. I'd like to tame this person. Come on, crack already. Tame failed. 21% chance of success. We also have a prisoner over here. Rigo. That we're trying to convert. Isn't somebody actively trying to convert him? Who's the warden? Isn't that a warden's job? Yeah, Andra. But Martin is the better one, actually. So Martin, go ahead. Alright, while they're doing their thing, let's make little grow zones for trees. So we don't have to worry. Let's invest a little bit. Will a tree fit in just a 1x1 grow zone? I wonder. It might need to be a 2x2. We'll what's our fertility filter here? Where is that? I don't remember the hotkey. Okay, that's fertility. It's pretty much all the same. Alright, it's all the same. That's okay. I think we're just going to put it... I'm going to put a little bit of trees. We're not going to go overboard. That's fine, right there. Plant some... So Draco trees give you 25 harvest. And they take 15 days to grow. The cactus is 15 harvest, but only 5 days to grow. Oh, they're definitely the better ones. Okay. We'll see how that... I might need to do one row extra or a column based on the spacing of the trees. I think they have to be spaced 2 or 3 apart. We'll figure that out together. Ambrosia sprout. Okay, we're going to wait for the plants to grow, and they will yield an addictive fruit. Right here, actually. Okay. Okay. Nobody's doing research. Oh, that's because I sent off Galvin. Yeah, we got to move these guys closer. Just a quick calculation. A sandstone wall is 5 blocks, and I have... How much is this right here? 60. By 109. Okay, so that's... We're just going to call this about 170. That's a little bit further up, so we're at like 250. maybe around 350. So we need around 1800, we'll say, to be safe. 1800 sandstone blocks to do all that. And I think there's plenty of that on the map. So we're good. Andra is now back. And she's coming back with cotton. So we're going to be able to make these beds now. And this is where the geese are going to live. And we're actually ready to make this area. Oh, no, we're not. We need some sandstone. And one more wood. All right, good. Let's do that. Whoa, what's going on here? Sayo is hunting Inky for food. Inky is our... Whoa. Inky is our iguana. You're gonna try to eat Inky? Oh, look, Andra is attacking. Okay, so this may resolve itself. The fact that we can't tame this person. Oh, and Inky is about to fight back. Can we... Let's see what happens here. Okay, everybody's fine. Just Sayo stunned Inky, and now they're all just walking away from each other. Oh, Sayo is hurt. By, I think Andra shot her. Yeah, Andra shot her right in the torso. Well, that's what you get. You attacked Inky. I don't know what to tell you. But let's go. Can we tend her? We're not allowed to tend her, huh? Okay, fine. Whatever happens, happens. I actually think I want to go get that wood right now. So I just had a simple meal rot away in storage. You know why? Because it's refrigerated, it's not frozen. Okay, good to know. Let's make the temperature... instead of making it 32, we'll give it a little bit of buffer. We'll do 28. We need to freeze these. We'll do 28 so when people walk in and out and the temperature pops up a degree or two, we'll still be okay. Right now it's 33, 34, 30. Okay, they're fresh, they're frozen. They won't spoil now since they're frozen. Oh, will these people, will they grab one to eat it? Yeah, okay. Zyph's grabbing one. And by the time he comes out here, it thaws out. Great. It's nice when things work out. Okay, now Seo is attacking Shah. We've had Shah from the beginning. You're about to get killed because there's no way you're gonna Fluff. You gotta get over there quick. I may need to arrest Seo. They're just becoming a problem. You better not kill Shah. You're about to kill Shah. Oh no. Sorry. You're just, this is the problem. Big problem. Okay. Shah is hurt. I don't want to tend Shah with no medicine. I want to use whatever medicine I can. We can't lose Shah. She's going to die in 15 hours if we don't heal her. Her left ear was just destroyed. Oh boy. I think the Seo person is more trouble than they're worth. I do think we need to arrest them though. We're arresting. We're capturing Seo. And then that's it. Because now you're a threat to the colony. We were trying to just let you coexist and just do whatever, but now you're a threat. Rigo is now 14.8 resistance. Who's hurt? Somebody got hurt. Seo. Yeah, well, I mean... Okay, just go do your own stuff, people. I want to grow a couple of things because it occurred to me last episode that something I'm not doing when there's caravans in town, I'm not selling very many things to them because I don't have anything. So if I make things like, you know, like what's the strawberry plant? Let me just make some of that. And then we'll be able to sell some things and eat some things and see what happens. And what else can we make? Let's make some potatoes. Sure. All right. Looking good. Let's see if Martin can recruit Rigo. So, Seo has died because of infection. Okay, that is entirely fine with me. Let's just get her out of here. And that's just gonna be a a thing that we just forget about. Need some steel. Not sure who's actually going to mine it. Maybe I'll send Zyph down here. Galvin, I think, was our miner. All right, so we're a little bit in disarray, which often happens with this game. So we need to take a step back, think about what we want to accomplish before we get spread too thin. Mentally, there's nobody close to even breaking. So their mood, all their moods are really doing quite well. Food-wise, we're okay as well. It's dwindling a little bit, I think, because Zyph has been a little bit busy with other things. So we're okay with food. I was about to make some more lights because that makes them happier, and I think I should do that. So I think I should do that. Need somebody that's just going to take care of people while I go get that wood. Eventually deconstruct all that. So while they're doing that thing, I'm just going to kind of flag some things. Shah is up and at him. Good. Let's speed up time. Get some things going here. We want to get those components, huh? Let's just go for it. We're gonna go get those components. It's only half a day away. Who are we keeping back here? We have to keep somebody. We will keep Andra. Okay, we're taking those 3 people. We're just gonna go quick. Are we gonna take one of the alpacas? Yep, we'll take one of the alpacas. We're gonna bring We'll just bring a little bit of food. That's fine. It's a little bit risky doing this because if something happens back at our base, Andra is the only person here. But I want to go get those components, swing by, get that wood on the way back, and then just go into like full build mode. And then focusing people on one job each. By then, everybody's going to they're going to be back from their quest and whatnot. And then we'll reassign people to have their one main job. Things were going really well when we had one person doing, you know, research. One person was doing construction and cooking. And that was going great. So that's what we're going to do going forward. All right, so it's a good idea to have a caravan spot, a caravan hitching spot. Where do we want that? We'll put that right by our main entrance. Okay, guys, it's 1 in the afternoon. Leaving? Yep, there they go. They're running. Let the little guy go. I don't know if they're going to make it there before nightfall. That's okay. It may be worth my while to make another base at some point. I know if you're listening, you're thinking that's kind of crazy since I can't even handle this one. But there are some resources I'm just having trouble getting, and it may be worthwhile. Quest available. Gray Curro, first chief of Urkamro Pact, is requesting a favor. Her friend, Mink Trebo, is interested in learning about other cultures, and she wants you to host him and Hope for 5 days. Trebo will not do any work. Well, that's nice. But for 5 days, it'll increase our goodwill with Urkamro Pact by 14. And again, we need some allies. So, yep, of course we're going to accept it. All right, Trebo, just welcome. Okay, so Andra is hauling chunks to here, which is exactly what I need. I'll leave her alone. I was just made aware that one of these cows are starving. What does that mean? Why are they starving? Do I need to make them kibble or something? Is that how that works? Okay, let's look at that real quick. Bills. We're gonna add a bill. Is this where we make kibble? I don't know where to make kibble. Do we even know how to make kibble? That's the other question. Let's research it. Is that something you need to research? I doubt that. I doubt you need to learn how to make kibble. Okay, how do we make kibble? How about this little learning helper thing that we've never really used? Is there kibble in here? No. Okay. Where would we make kibble? At the butcher table. Alright, butcher table. How do we make kibble? We need what? We need hay. Do we have hay? We don't have hay. How do we not have hay? Okay, well, we gotta get these guys some food, otherwise they're gonna starve. So, what does this cow eat other than that? Anything? Cow eats vegetables, seeds. Okay. So, what's the problem? Go get some food. They probably don't eat. Oh, I know what's gonna happen here. Okay. Do we have rice in here? We do. Alright. Alright, Andra, we have kind of a... I know you're sleeping. We have an emergency. Let's make a zone. Stockpile zone's right here. We're going to allow... You know what? We're going to make another stockpile zone right here. We're going to clear everything. We're going to allow meat. No, we're going to allow vegetables. We're going to allow rice. Then we're going to come up here. We're going to remove rice from here. And Andra, you're going to wake up actually, and you're going to haul the rice. Because if you don't, they're going to die. So let's see what happens. Let's see if this works as planned. Andra's going to bring the rice, drop it off right here. And you're a cow, so when you wake up, hopefully you go and eat it. There they go. All right. Now, how much you're actually going to eat is a whole other problem. Oh, they ate the whole thing. Yeah, they're all getting kind of hungry. What's next? Corn? No, that's not going to be done yet. Rice is going to be done in like 2 days. Oh, can we move an egg down there? I know it's going to ruin the actual it's going to spoil quickly, but I don't care at this point because they need to be able to eat it. So I'm going to make the priority actually instead of just disallowing it at the other one, I'm going to make the priority here preferred, which then should mean when I right click on one of these eggs that I'm allowed to haul it. I guess not. Is it fertilized? Oh, that's why it's fertilized. They're eating everything. Big problem. That's because I told them to stop sowing this area. See what happens when you overextend? Learn from me, everybody. Focus on one or two things at a time. How long does it take hay to grow? 7 days. I'm not going to put rice here. But let's just make a couple little things of hay real quick, just so that in a few days we have something to look forward to. Let's put it that way. I gotta have at least 2 people doing plants. One person's not enough anymore. All right, ready for some excitement? We're gonna get these components here. One of the geese died. All right, is what it is. Sorry, Mr. Goose. Colonist returned. Who? Oh, perfect timing. Look at that. We went from a death to a reunion. Zoom in. Who came back? Rice, Phil, and Zega. I don't even remember what they did, to be honest. Phil was what? So Zega was the cook? Oh, good. Get back to cooking. Great. Phil was the crafter. I remember that because of his bad back. We didn't want him to have to move around too much, so he's the crafter. Great. And Rice is the researcher. Okay, so we're good. We're going to have issues with food in a second, but I'm going to try not to worry about that right now. Welcome back. Tell us everything about what happened whenever you get a chance. Okay, we are here to get the components. Let's pause. Oh wow, look at this. Okay, let's find our people first. Where are they? There they are. So we have Fluff, Zyph, and Martin. We have an alpaca there. A rune tank. Oh, there's water right here too. And oh, do they have multiple buildings? All right, so I actually am feeling like we should make a little base here and kind of strip the resources that are here. Maybe just leave one person here. Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a second. We want to look at what wildlife we have. I have the ability with Martin to do an animal war cry, which will make it something fight for me. That's an emu. We don't really care. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and attack these people. There's a little thunderstorm or something happened. Is it one person here? 2 people. We have Allie with a steel knife and Jen with a bolt action rifle. And her shooting is 0. That doesn't mean anything. She could still be somebody that we have to be worried about. So now let's take a look and see, do we want to capture these people? So Jen is a fast learner, but is also a wimp and is delicate. But they're great at crafting, and they're also great at research. Allie is also great at research and great at crafting. They have burning passion for mining, burning passion for animals. These are going to be 2 good people. If we can capture them, we're going to try to take them back. So let's get into kind of a defensive position, see what we can do here. We have a Psychic Insanity Lance to be able to capture them. I do want to leave one person behind, remember. So let's get in position. They're trying to get back inside. Oh, there's turrets. Okay, how are we gonna get that turret? This revolver? What's your range? You can hit it from here, huh? Let's get you, Zyph, right at this corner. And then Martin, you're gonna be around this way. And Fluff, we want you protected, so let's get you behind these sandbags. And then you're gonna run that way. Nope, we're good. We're fine. Okay. Martin, let's use that Psychic Insanity Lance. Oh, look at how they have this base. It's kind of cool, actually. They have a couple of doors going into here, so they're fully protected. So all we really need to do is take care of this turret real quick. What kind of shot was that, Zyph? Zyph, what kind of shooting are you doing? Martin, we're gonna get these people out of line of sight. And Martin's gonna use the Psychic Lance as soon as he can. Nope, that's not what I wanted you to do, guys. Stop shooting. Did you really just miss? Did she resist it? She may have resisted it. Alright, we're just gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Alright. Unfortunately, Jen is dead. And so is Allie. Alright, well, whatever. I could have done better on that. I really could have. That's okay. Let's get this turret, though. Bolt action rifle, who wants it? Maybe, who's the best shot here? Zyph, let's get you that rifle. What's the range? Is the bolt action rifle It's got to be a bigger range than this. So let's be safe and send them out of the range. Let's not play with their health here. It's better this way. I don't care how long it takes. A local iguana has gone mad. What are you mad about? So who's gonna go kill him? Andra? Wake up and go kill that iguana? It's almost dead? Almost. Okay. Good. Is that thing dead yet? Nope, 28%. That's gonna blow up. Alright, area safe. Great. Get some steel, get that, take them out of this mode. We need to recuperate a little bit here and see what all of this is. Andra and Rice just got into a fight. I mean, Rice just got back. What did you learn when you were off, Rice? Why are you so aggressive now? Who started this fight? We need to know. Rice tried to convert Andra to her own ideologian. Huh. Okay, what do we have here? So there's not much actually here. Except for standing lamp. There's a steel tile. Can I remove those? I think I can, yeah. We're going to set to remove the floor. We're removing all the flooring. We're going to deconstruct all of this as well. And I'm not really interested in deconstructing all these walls, but I may. I actually may. We'll see. Deconstruct that. let's deconstruct some of this right here. Great. Now, what I was saying earlier was that there's a lot of good things on this map, and if I could just have a small little outpost here with somebody steadily working to kind of like strip the land or whatever. Like, what's in this room right here? Before we leave, these three people are gonna check it out. We're going to claim those beds so whenever they need them. Okay. Alright, Phil is making stone blocks from chunk. Great. We have some cloth. Zega's going to need to make some food soon. But we're okay. Alright guys, it was a big battle, so go ahead and sleep. Bart, are you okay? Yeah, you're fine. He's just a little bit hurt. Fluff, you definitely don't need to be cleaning right now. Yes, deconstruct. Great. Good job. Alright. When they're back up and at 'em, we're going to go into this little room real quick to see if there's anything valuable, and then we're going to probably just get out of here. Really want to focus on just having people work on things that are their burning passions and their regular passions. Just way more efficient that way, is what I found. Okay. In the morning, we're going to go check that out, guys, right? Rice needs medical treatment? From that fight? Well, can somebody help Rice? Zyph is wandering, which means he has nothing to do. Why don't you take a little nap? You have no needs? No, he's pretty okay, actually. Are you a miner? What's that for a good question? Zyph, are you a miner? You're not great at it. But you're gonna get some practice right now. He should go to mining right after he stops moving. There he goes. Okay, time to wake up, guys. We're going here. Let's see what this is all about. No, you're not gonna shoot it. Zyph, you don't need to shoot everything. You're gonna melee attack it. Because there may be something in there. Oh, there's components. There's 12 components. Alright, do we just want to get out of here? Do we just want to leave? Is the question. Get back home, get things stable, and call it a day. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to reform the caravan to go home. We came here for components, that's what we're going to take. There's other things to take, but we're probably not going to take very much. We'll take the bolt action rifle, always good to have a weapon. I want to take as much steel as I can. I'm leaving the rice. I need every ounce I can get. And I'm going to take Do I want to take steel or wood? Wood's the thing that's giving us problems. We'll take wood, and we'll take the rest in steel. Okay. I wanted those lamps, but that's fine. We'll take one lamp. We're taking all 3 lamps. Changed my mind. Okay. They're on their way. When they get back, we'll have a full complement of people, and we're going to go ahead and get this base cleaned up, everybody prioritized, and that's that. When's this Trebo guy getting out of here? He will be gone in a day and a half. Mookie. When are you leaving, Mookie? Mookie is leaving in 10 hours. Even better. And then Galvin is going to come back in 5 days. Once Rice is back up and at him, she's going to go ahead and start researching again. Party? Andra is throwing a party. Rice is attending the party? That's great. I don't have enough steel to be able to make a conduit for power here. Whoa. How do I get Mookie on the shuttle? I want to get rid of Mookie. How was the party, guys? Let's see. What did it say? Attended party. They all got a +7 mood buff. Alright, Mookie. It was nice feeding you for the last 15 days. Okay, this pen is now working. Let us make this... What did I want to make it? Just geese, right? Although one died, remember? How do I move the goose to another pen? I actually don't know how to do that. And I'm right-clicking, nothing's happening. Okay, I'm changing what animals are allowed. Let's see if that works now. Still can't do anything to this goose. There we go. Prioritize roping goose. Is that a female? Yes. Right. Okay, so let us take a quick look at everything and reprioritize and then leave them alone to do what they need to do. Firefighting, everybody needs to do. Being a patient, getting bed rest if you need it. That's all things you need to do. That are priorities. Being a doctor, Fluff is a 12. Zega is a 9. So those are the only two that are going to do doctoring. Childcare, we don't have any children. And it's a social skill, so... that would be Martin anyway. Martin and Zega, actually. Basic stuff like flicking switches. I just set that as a priority for everybody because if they're close by, they might as well do it. Being a warden. We have Andra and we have Martin. It's going to be Andra. It's going to be Martin and Zega, actually. Zyfe, if you're so tired, go to sleep. A small group of 3 shambling corpses is approaching. The inhuman force that animates them is fading, so they will collapse within a day. If you can capture one, you can study it for anomaly knowledge. Otherwise, they might not notice you if you leave them alone. I mean, we all know they're going to notice us, right? How many are there? There's 3. Are they in different spots? $16 hours. They're a shambler. 14 hours. 14 hours. I'm just gonna leave them alone. They're not gonna get to us in 14 hours. Just go ramble, shamble, whatever you're doing. New research. Okay, this is about the Shamblers. We'll be able to do something with Shamblers. I don't really care about Shamblers, so I'm going to leave them alone. Okay, things are working out. Let's go back to this. Handle. This is for people that are going to rope animals and that sort of thing. I think Martin is really our best, but we may need to switch that around. It's gonna be Martin. Although Andra has nothing to do. Andra, how about you take care of the animals? Let's have you take care of the animals, Andra. Take care of the animals. Do you also feed them? Yeah, you feed them. So Andra is going to be the person who takes care of our animals. And then they'll do hauling and cleaning as needed. Alright, I'm glad we figured that one out. Martin, I know you're really good at animals, dealing with animals, but I need you with plants. Like, almost full time. So we're actually gonna keep you on cooking just so it's there in case of anything. But you are mainly just gonna be doing everything with all of our fields that we have. Okay. Fluff. You're essentially useless except for medicine. And you probably need your go juice or something. So you have another 3 weeks until you go into a coma. Okay. What would I like you to do then? You could do crafting. You could do a lot of things. Do crafting, mining, construction, even some research. I think I'm gonna tag you a little bit here for crafting though. You're not gonna do research. Rice is our researcher. And Galvin is the backup whenever he comes back. So you'll do crafting, hauling, and cleaning. Smithing and tailoring as a backup. Okay. What's next? What am I missing? Phil is our crafter. Secondarily growing. We have a good cook already. These two guys doing construction and cooking is good. I think we're kind of set for right now. I look at this, all the main things are kind of covered. Running a little low on food. But we're about to have a harvest right here. And then I think corn is coming. There's corn. Great. And that means Phil and Martin. They're going to take care of that. The gang's all back together. Yeah, so if Martin cuts some of this stuff, then Zyfe and Zeg will be able to cook it. Perfect. Oh, somebody even started making this little path. I forgot to send this. Hey, the Shalomla are now allies with us. They will sometimes arrive to help fight your enemies when you are under attack. You can also call them for help at any time at a cost of goodwill. You become allies because your goodwill is now plus 91 and has risen past a plus 75. Okay. Great. Oh, Fluff is over here crafting. Okay. Go for it, Fluff. We need you to get some light, though. We'll get that from Zyfe, hopefully. Where's all the steel that we had? Didn't we take it back from the caravan or something? Yeah, whatever happened to all that stuff? Okay. Martin's a night owl. So Zyfe. I think those are our only two night owls. They are. So everybody else should match this other one here. Flash storm. A freak localized flash storm is striking a small area with lightning. This can cause massive fires. Well, there's barely no trees there, so we should be all right. Those files go out on their own. Might spread to these plants here, but I'm not worried about it. Our heal root is almost fully grown. Pretty sure heal root, I have it going here. Where's heal root? Why can't I assign it to the storage? It's not a food. It's a raw resource, isn't it? We'll see what that is whenever they harvest it. I'd like it to be put in here. Oh, this pen's not finished, that's why. Got it. You know what? This can't grow because I have a roof over it. Is that the problem? You have to remember a lot of things in this game. Okay, let's see what he does. How do we have... Zega, after that, you need to cook. Okay. Oh, they're moving the rice down here. I forgot all about that. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm just gonna delete this, actually. You know, Martin, it would be better if you get that corn that's up there. Is it done yet? Oh, it's not done yet. Looks like it's done. Okay. So we actually have trouble right now. He's gonna watch some TV. Having to micromanage them a little bit because I messed up their priorities. So that's my fault. And it's gonna take a day or two for them to kind of catch up. I really want... yeah, they're all going to eat this agave instead of the meals. Not really what I wanted. I could have forced it to not happen, but they need to eat, so we're going to let them. And Martin's going to kind of just be harvesting all over here. Phil got food poisoning. Did he get knocked? He got knocked out. War merchant is here. Nope. Zyph, eat that instead. Okay, Martin, eat. And if you're tired, you're going to go to sleep. And if you're not, you're going to harvest more. No, I need you to harvest more. I know I'm very annoying. I understand. Zyph, is Phil being tended to? Phil has a very he's always in pain and he's depressed. So pretty much anything that happens to him, he gets knocked out. When he's awake though, he can craft like nobody's business. Zega. We need to get... Alright, so you're going to cook a fine meal. After you cook that, Zyph, we're going to have you do some hauling. Because Martin is about had it with me. That's 30. I think that he can carry 75. Martin will get the rest. Okay, Martin? No, you don't get off that easy. You take the rest. Okay, go ahead, and then you guys are gonna go ahead and cook it. That's what we need to do. We now have a light in here. That's gonna improve the situation. So we have made in this entire episode a lot of headway. We have a light. No, we went and we got some components. We have quite a few components. 51's a lot. We're going to have Martin talk to this person because I want to see what weapons they have. And after he's done hauling that, he's going to go talk to this guy. All right. Great. What do you all have? You have not a whole lot. Okay. Let's see though. I actually really don't have that much for a war merchant. They have a recurve bow masterwork. That may be good. It's pretty fast too. It's 3.1 seconds total time. I might want that. Only if I could find something to sell to them, though. Like, I'll get rid of these knives. I don't need knives. Get rid of them. Get rid of that knife. This short bow. Don't need it. This parka. I'm going to be making my own clothes, so it won't really matter. We really can't actually afford it. So we're just going to sell that stuff and move on. Yes, Zega, you need to cook. We're going to modify. We'll cook 10 fine meals, and then we want to cook up to 50 simple meals. Perfect. All right, we have recovered from our food issues. Is this pen done up here? It is, and the goose is up here. Okay. They will lay 30 eggs per year. Let's view the goose egg. Unfertilized. Okay. We're going to make sure that we want goose eggs in here. So we're going to be able to start cooking with that. I think that means that will that count for fine meals? Because fine meals, it's important to have fine meals. It requires some protein and some vegetarian. So that should work. So that's going to be able to open up the door for us to be able to have a lot of fine meals. Zyph is sleeping. First thing I want when he wakes up is, can he build this bed? Cloth. Why don't we have cloth? We have 92 cloth. Will he not haul? Yeah, he'll haul. So why will you not make this bed then? Maybe just being interfered by the goose being there. All right, we'll make this alpaca one. I want this goose to be very comfortable. What's this? We got some dye. Where's that going to go? Probably in our main storage, huh? Who's our hauler? Andra. Let me just see if it's even able to be hauled. If not, there's a problem. No empty accessible spot configured to store it. We'll put it in this crafting area here. What is textiles? Expand that zone. Great. We want to put okay, cool. Great. Yeah, Devil Strand will be $5.50 each. And it takes a little long to grow. But the yield is 6 every 22.5 days. And I have 16 times 8. What's that? $16 times 8, I don't know, something like, well, it's I mean, it's not, is it 128? Yeah, because 16 times 16 is 256. Okay, so 128. Okay, so 128, then we have another 6 per. That's 768, and then it's like $5 each. That's 3,800, something like that. Great. So we'll be able to make a lot of money with that. Whenever people show up, we'll just like sell it to them. All right, look at us. We're cleaned up a little bit. People are rocking and rolling. They're going around. We have food again. We even have dye to be able to dye clothing. I want to definitely look at that next time. I want to see, how do we actually dye clothing? Let's look at that. Can we do that? Tailoring bench, make duster. How do we actually dye it? Is this a dye station? I bet you need a dye station of some sort. Is that let's look at production. It's got to be a dye station or something like that. There's got to be a station of some sort. They wouldn't do it because it's not in the tailoring station. You can't do it at the time of actually tailoring, which makes sense because then you'd have to, like, you wouldn't be able to change it. It'd be a whole problem. Animal starvation. Who's supposed to be taking care of the animals? Is it Andra? You know what? Why don't you just roam around? Just go find something to eat. And I actually wonder if that works. It does. Okay, good. Roam around. You're not going to leave. I'll reel to rope you. It'll be fine. I say that now. Okay. There's got to be something that helps us style and dye. An art bench. Styling station. Okay. So that's how we dye things. That's how we dye things. Does it create dirt? Because this creates dirt, I believe. Or do these create dirt? Cleanliness -5. The tailor bench and the smelter do not have a cleanliness issue. So wherever the styling station can go it's going to match that. Okay, it's going to go in here with the other things that do not make any kind of dirt because it does not make dirt for some reason. Put it right there. And then we're going to take a look at how to dye some clothes because they actually all have a favorite color. Having more than 60% of his apparel in this color will make him slightly happier. Great. Okay, so we have heel root grown. We have food back in business. We have our 8 people back. We're just waiting for Galvin to come back in a day or two. We got rid of Mookie. We're trying to convert Rigo. Sayo was that female animalistic person that we're trying to tame. But she attacked Icky and Shah. And we shot her, captured her. She ultimately wound up dying, but we didn't really mean for her to. We just didn't really care if she did. We have our little ingredients here growing. And all importantly, the first stated goal that we made was that we were going to get our goose here. And we have our little pen close to this area. It'll have hay soon, and we'll be all set. Well, that's it for this episode. Join me next time when we advance even further, start to build our perimeter, and really start to ramp up how we produce here at Hope. Be sure to subscribe for some more inane babblings, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.